Hello,
I'm old.
I'm young.
In the science, Sheldon and Kaiser has said that maturity and age were hypothesized to be positively associated with subjective well-being. What is psychological maturity and how to develop it? Psychological maturity refers to the ability to respond to the environment in an appropriate manner. With it, you have to have emotional regulation, responsible behaviour, and the ability to manage relationships in life. You'll have challenges, so you need to meet them effectively. Psychological maturity is not solely dependent on age, but will be influenced by experiences, your personality, and the effort you put into personal growth. So the challenges with this is emotional regulation, right? The ability to manage and express emotions in healthy and constructive ways. You have to, and I have to, realize that I'm angry right now, okay? Whoopsie daisy, stop. Get your lasso, round and pull yourself back in. Why? Because anger is not going to be a thing that's good. Nothing good can come out of it if I just push it out there towards a person and a situation. So I need to pull and regulate myself. Now, when you're a child, you're probably told, okay, come back here now and take 5 deep breaths. But it's so true. By breathing, you're actually looking at anger and you're dissipating it through the breath. The brain cools down and it's like a cooling system throughout. That's just one emotion. We can have resentment. We can have a stressful feeling that we don't know what is coming out of us. We could be frustrated, we could be annoyed, and on the other side of things, we could be very happy, we could be emotional, we could be excited, we may have won the lottery. But either way, regulation is the thing here. To be able to bring ourselves back down, to have empathy with somebody. If they're not feeling good, even if we're super good and we're super like on a high, and they're our boss, it ain't gonna work. We're not gonna show maturity in the situation. Self-awareness too is so important. People's strengths and weaknesses are intertwined with this. Being aware of how I feel. So if I'm aware in the first place that I'm angry or that I'm hyper because I've just won the lottery, if I've seen the ticket or if somebody is like bashed into my car, I'm aware, I've seen it. Now I need to regulate my emotions. So when I'm driving in somebody else's car, or if I am getting a taxi because I can afford it with the lottery win, to tell people, well then, this is a time to get my breathing going. This is a time to acknowledge, hold on a second. Their lives is not super duper fantastic. When I give them this great news, the first thing they're going to feel is if they like me, well, I'm delighted for you, you've won the lottery. But what's in it for me? And even if I'm not greedy, they might think, well, my life is worse now because you're going to go off on a different tangent. You're going to have way more money than me, and I have very little money, and so we have to look at it from their point of view. Or if it's like a very bad thing with your anger, we need to diffuse that straight away, because bringing anger to the person's place of work or into the relationships is going to bring them down as well. We have to take responsibility for our anger, for our euphoric feeling of being on and up. Not everybody is feeling the same way. So ideally, meeting people where they're at, taking responsibility of your actions means that even if you have been euphoric or very angry or frustrated with them, when you go home and you stop and you cool down, you calm down, and you go, wow, I won the lottery, that's incredible. All my dreams have come true. And then I went up and I met my friend, I told them all about it, and and their face wasn't super duper happy, or they were angry when I was angry. I was angry because somebody bashed into my car, and I told them because I had to tell them. I need advice, they were experts and they're my friend. But they were thinking about something else. Why is that? Well, then I can still go back and apologize. I can still be aware of this for them. After all, they're our friends. Is that not more important? And is it not part of being mature, being able to relate to people? Of course it is. Empathy is being able to relate to people. If you have this, if you can put yourself in the shoes of another, you can feel their energy. You can be around them and you can kind of, even if they're down or if they're on an up, you can actually ride that wave with them. We have to develop our interpersonal skills too by being effective towards the communication and effective in communication and the ability to maintain and build healthy relationships. If we have good, strong people around us that would support us in times that are bad, this is a sign of very good emotional maturity, or at least we can go there. Now look, if you've done the worst thing possible and you want to become more mature, apologize. Apologize first and own it. And show them and look at it and sit down and study it. What can I do? Because at the end of the day, it's actions speak louder than words here. What can I do that will really transform my personality for them, that they can begin to go, well, you know what, that's actually very big of them. It's very brave, because if you do apologize, it is very brave. So even if you've done something horrific, and if you didn't mean it, there's always a way back. There's always somebody who's willing, so curious and willing to be open to that. So prove it to them, take action, have a think about it. Be very careful in how you communicate that the first instance once you apologize, because you don't want to just apologize and then these are just words, right? But they have to be said. But then you come out with something, and I'm going to give money. But if you're a very rich person, then it's going to be super duper money. Give all your money. That proves it. That means you're going to be poor, right? You're risking it for it all. Just why? Our appreciation, our trust, our rapport, you being sorry, you've been truly sorry to others that you've done it, that proves it. That's more important than the money. Purpose and values, it shows that too. You have a value that people are more important than the money, more important than you and your ego, you and what you are in some other way, or you perceive yourself to be, or you want to put out there. Your purpose is the people, your purpose is a person, your person is the feelings of others. So emotional maturity is interlinking with people, showing that you have a greater plan towards values in your life, that's a bedrock for you, that you want to build things on. Autonomy is truly important too, making independent decisions and thinking for yourself. That means you're going to have to bring emotions into it. You have to realize, oh, if I don't spend this money this time of the week, if I do this and if I do that, if I go to work earlier, if I come back later, if I miss break, if I do more, I'm going to be under stress. If I'm under stress, I'm self-aware. If I'm self-aware, at least I can do something. I can regulate myself. I can react. So it's all linked, interlinked. Be adaptable. The ability to adjust to new situations and challenges flexibly. So these things can happen at any age. We can have outside influences, and we need to be gracious towards them, because when they happen when we're very young, we can adapt and we have a longer life in which to be wiser and more emotionally mature. When they happen when we're much older, well, we can say, look, I had a nice easy ride up until now. Now I really need to feel what other people are feeling. And so with that, I need to grow. And maturity comes from self-reflection, regularly taking time to reflect on your thoughts, write them down, do a journal, see what comes out there, cry it out. Emotionally regulation means that mindfulness and meditation are going to be important. You're more aware of your emotions, and you can use these techniques and breathing techniques. And then when you write down the next time, the next page, after getting all that out and dishing it out, set your goals again. Re-establish the boundaries. Re-establish what's required for you in the future now that you've made the mistakes, or you're going to be wiser. And seek feedback. Be open to people. Say, look, did I improve? Am I maturing? What do you think? I'm doing my very best here, but I'm missing a trick. Being open shows that you're vulnerable. People will trust that. Developing empathy and rapport is central to this. Our emotions are linked with other people, no matter whether we like it or not. So I hope you've got something from this video. And if you do, please do know I'm thankful, and watch more.